Hey, just wanted to make a quick video. I made a video on the cantina. A couple of different items here and there. That's gonna change. But in the meantime, we have some items here. We have the hammerhead guy. We do have two. I didn't realize this was gonna be that easy to tear apart, but we do have two Gamorrean guards. That is awesome from the Target place. We also Bon Vimbin? Pretty sure. Never got him. We recently got the Ahsoka 4-pack. This was super expensive at $70. And just 2 days ago, I want to say, dropped down to $40. So I picked that up. And then, let's see, let me move this around. We also recently got the Jedi Spirits. This includes the weird sculpt for Anakin. It's not that bad now that I see him in person. On camera it looks a bit weird, but yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. And then we do have the big ticket items. It is this older ATST with Chewbacca. So this one's more reminiscent of the color scheme of Return of the Jedi. I do have one right there that's a little bit more beige, but I like this version. I've wanted this version for a while, and I found it for a pretty good price at, I want to say like $30, so it's not too bad. And then recently, we have the TIE Advance from A New Hope. Apparently there is a problem with the console not having the stickers on it, which is very unfortunate, but there's nothing I can really do about that. We'll see how they'll handle that mess. But yeah, we're gonna make some changes. I'm gonna get off my chair. This is gonna change. It's probably gonna move. Again, the only reason why anything is where they are originally was just so that I can use the full extent of the Tatooine items that I had. My original, I guess, current thought is to move this Jabba's Palace up here, move potentially the Hoth place up here, and then down here we can either do one of two things. We can make it an Endor shelf and use some of these other items over there, or we can make it a Separatist shelf, because I do have this Tri-Fighter that I've been looking for a place to put it at. I do prefer the Clone Wars items. I just have way more, I guess, unique original trilogy characters and like, sequel trilogy individuals, to where I don't really have good diorama pieces, but I have a lot of the old Clone Wars vehicles and things of that sort of nature. I'm going to go through the multitude of these things. Oh yeah, with this one, I want to put something up there. I'm not sure if it's going to be the 3-pack of Anakin Skywalker or the Force Ghosts. These guys, Jedi Spirits, I should say. And move them up there right next to the Anakin spot. We'll see what I decide, and then yeah, we'll join back in a little bit. So stay tuned. I made some changes, as you can see. Finally moved out the majority of the Mandalorian set. We'll showcase what replaced it. Yes, it is a small miniature Endor diorama with not a lot of figures, as you can see. We have some speeder bikes, some very nice speeder bikes, very fantastic. We also have Luke. This is the Andor Luke, about to knock that guy out. A couple of other little details here and there. That guy telling the people to charge. And then I really didn't have that many Rebel Alliance figures. I only have the one Endor trooper, which is this guy that's pointing a rocket. I can't really aim it up to the ATST, so it's just there. And because I don't really have any figures for the Battle of Endor, I decided to open up the Jedi Spirits. It's a little harder to see. There we go. I had a problem with the alternate head that comes for Anakin. I forgot the guy's name. I apologize, but there were some paint issues with that one, and I know for a fact getting a replacement is just a pain in the ass, so I decided to leave Hayden Christensen's likeness. And yeah, that's pretty cool. We have the Ewoks cartoon figures over there, and then we have a couple more here. This one's about to charge this other Scout Trooper, and yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty fantastic. Jabba's Palace saw a couple of changes. We have the Gamorrean guards here now. We have 1 and 2 right there. I don't think there's any changes aside from that. A couple of figures moved out of the way, but it's relatively the same. And then you come down here. Hammerhead is right here. I left him there. We swapped out Cass. Cass is now up there, talking to Bosk, 5POA Bosk, and Bon Vermin. I forgot his name already. Well, he's replaced him, at least in there. A couple of bottles from that one dioramas up there now. And yeah, not too many changes. I decided to leave this probe droid that was with the original Mandalorian display right there. Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty looking. It is pretty looking. I swapped these 2 out, so the 2 officers that were originally there are now up here. I put this guy and I forgot her name. I'm blanking on names massively. That's pretty bad. I put these naval officers there, although I don't think she's. Point is, up here now with the Anakin set is the Anakin 3-pack, the one that came with the caped Anakin Skywalker, the current Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker with the red blade, and then a Return of the Jedi Darth Vader getting electrocuted. That's pretty awesome, pretty fantastic. And yeah, that's essentially it. Down here on the side, we do have the droids from that 4-pack, as well as the TIE Advance. If any of you guys have any other suggestions, maybe changes here and there, again, I'm not looking for accuracy or anything like that, but if you guys have any sort of like opinions on like, hey, you maybe should make this like a whole different a set or diorama, then I'm perfectly fine changing some things out here and there. I don't have every single like small figure or named item, but I have a majority of figures. I have some animated figures, I have some TVC. I decided to put that guy up here. Oh yeah, and the Jawa's more up there. Put another Jawa right there. And then I also I purchased 2 of the, I think it's Jedi Survivor 3-pack, the one that comes with the Magna Guard. I bought 2 of those, but if I waited for those to arrive, I never would have had the time or the opportunity to showcase all of this. So yeah, that's pretty fantastic. With that being said, thank you for watching. Again, if you have any suggestions on how I can change these sorts of things, I am looking at more displays, so we'll see how all that turns out. I'll buy a couple more shelves. And yeah, thank you for watching so much, and I'll be here next month, maybe.